Okay, we're gonna get started here in a little bit. Just gonna wait for a couple more people to come on in. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. But basically what we're doing tonight, we are going to be getting um this quest from Jasmine done, which I believe is going to give us a slow cooker in the game. And then we're going to get Aladdin and Jasmine. So, hey Zuzu, hey honey. The honey, by the way, is Todd, my husband. So I also call him my little cuddle dwarf. No, he's not short. He's just a whole hobbit thing. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to go find Tiana. And I'm going to get back in the game. And yeah, my character's blonde tonight. I did say slow cooker. So supposedly it's supposed to be like the first expansion pack's cooker, but for the main game, people who are only on the main game, like you could cook like several meals at one time. And I would think it would help if I actually just looked at my map first to find out where the heck Tiana is, and I didn't even have to leave the stupid glade. Okay, Katie Neko, you're just who I was just thinking about. I was going through my favorite cookbooks and recipe diaries and found plans for something called a slow cooker. I must have gotten them from Merlin or Wally before the forgetting. Yeah, sorry. I took off my necklace, sorry. Seems that you and I used to prepare loads of dishes, not ditches, dishes, I can't talk tonight, in large batches with this machine. This will cook for me. I like the sound of that. Easiest meal prep ever. I said this thing will cook for me. Of course. All you need to do is choose the recipe, add the ingredients. It'll take some time, but that just means you can do other things while you wait. Now, I'm sure you can build one yourself with the things I found right here in the valley. Oh, I'll give you a list for what you need and my famous gumbo recipe for you to try out when the slow cooker is finished. Be sure to drop by and let me know how it went. The recipe. So long. Okay, so what do I need to do? Craft a slow cooker, so apparently I have all the materials for it, but let me go ahead and learn the gumbo recipe real quick. Okay, so we're gonna go... I know I have one in the plaza, I just don't want to go back in my house. What a nice day. Okay. There we go. Yep, I got everything I need. So we need 2,500 Dreamlight, 2 tinkering parts, which I have just enough, 20 pieces of hardwood, and 6 iron ingots. Let's go ahead and make that. Place your slow cooker in the valley. I'm going to go place it in my house. Since it will go very well with all of this, let's see, where am I going to put that? I think we're going to move that one. Perfect. Oh, I have to place it in outside. Ah, dang it. That sucks. I wanted to place it in my house, but I think I'll just place it outside for now and then I'll move it back. Okay, here we go. After placing the slow cooker, interact with it. Choose the ingredients and quantity to cook. Remember, it costs Dreamlight. Yeah, like I've got enough of that. Let the slow cooker work for a while and then come back to collect all at once. Okie dokie. Cook. So the thing is to cook 3 gumbo. That'll fill. And we're gonna cook 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got 97.2 thousand Dreamlights. I think I'm good. Yeah, I would buy that slow cooker in real life too, yes. I am looking forward to... So apparently, people were nudging Crockpot, the Crockpot company, to make a slow cooker that looks like an actual cauldron for around Halloween. And they actually responded with, let me see what we can do. So we may be getting a crockpot coming around Halloween that looks like an actual witch's cauldron. And you know I'm going to get it. Okay, since that's going to take some time to finish, let's go to the castle.
This place is... Can I get a little help here?
I think it's going to be top floor. Yeah.
Well, hello.
Now then, Katie Neko, behind this door is the city of Agrabah, a splendid place where you'll find a prince who was not always so, and a princess who wished to do so much more. Let's open the door using 15k. Marvelous, you are free to explore the Aladdin realm.
Thank you. Very kind.
Okay, so we go... Enter. They have tornadoes. Yippee! Is that Abu? Is that... I love Abu. And apparently we are getting a new companion that will travel around with us in the form of a magic carpet. Enter the Agrabah marketplace. There we go. We are going to... The way to Jasmine is block. Think like Aladdin and find access rooftops using the environment. Okay, so we're going to go up here. I wish we could jump. The intense sandstorms have weakened the structure. One hit from the royal pickaxe should break it enough to allow you to pass. Okay, grab my pickaxe. Nope, can't do anything with those yet. Okay, I don't believe you. Oh wow. Ready. That is I walk into a wall. Okay, we're going to evade. Make your way through hazards. Avoid obstacles such as glowing lights, dust devils, and patrolling guards. If you bump into a light or touch an obstacle, you'll be sent back to the previous safe spot. Watch your step and plan your moves carefully. Okay. I wish we could jump. Haha! Yay! Continue traveling to the back alleys. Reach Jasmine in the market. Can't get that. Nope, can't do that. I'm gonna avoid doing that one. Coming right over here. What is this? A memory! The South Market merchants aren't exactly welcoming. They'll see fertilizer as a valuable commodity. Maybe I should buy them some clothespins for their noses. Okay. Well, I'm not getting in there. The market door might be barred from the other side. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Okay. So now what? Let's try going other ways. I'm sorry my mouse work or my... Okay, so how the heck am I supposed to get there? Nope, can't get through there. Yeah, I think it's over here. I think I gotta be over here. I just tell you what that looks like. Can I get through there? I know. I'm hoping that they make all the realms more like this. Pickaxe. There we go. Yay! There's Jasmine. Talk to Jasmine. Jasmine. Hello. Do I know you? If you're a visitor to Agrabah, I'm afraid you've come at a rather difficult time. Agrabah is unfortunately a dangerous place right now. I had not expected to see anyone here. I think they all deserved better on their realms, and I'm hoping that they'll make changes to the other people's realms. Oh, I'm Katie Neko. I came from a faraway place called Dreamlight Valley. Dreamlight Valley? That does sound familiar, but I can't recall exactly where it is. And you seem familiar too. We met before, but it was a long time ago. Maybe if we talk more, your memories will come back. All you need to know is that I'm here to help. There may be some magic at work here. Let's talk about it later. All you need to know is I'm here to help. It's funny. For some reason, I know I can trust you. You can, I promise. So what's been going on here? Everything is all windy and sandy. Hold on a second. Alright. Sorry about that. Toy Story was a fun realm. You got to do some stuff in there, but really, I wish you could jump in this game because that would give us more places we could go. But that's the only thing I don't like about the game is you can't jump. That's an understatement. When you came into town, did you see that floating stone structure? Kind of hard to miss. No, the problems began when we started some recent constructions in the marketplace. I wanted to build a new fountain so that everyone in Agrabah could have an additional source of fresh water. Sounds like a great idea.
No.
I thought so, but it turns out I should have done more research before choosing the location. When the construction crew was excavating to place some pipes, they stumbled onto a buried vault with that stone structure inside. Yeah. I've got some of those wings. They're called gliders. Is what they put them under in the... I'll show you in a second, but they're called gliders in the game. As soon as it was exposed to the air, these winds began to stir. The structure floated up into the air, and the winds just got stronger and stronger. In moments, it was hovering over the marketplace, and the winds were depositing sand all over Agrabah. We've been referring to it as the wind color. It can be a premium shop thing. Some of the ones that I've gotten in some of the quests, they've turned into gliders. Like you can get a glider that is a book that you can surf on, and then there's a glider that and the book one is one you can, I think, make once you unlock one of the book stories that you need to reorganize in the second expansion pack. I think there was one from Buzz Lightyear's quests that you can, that is a glider. Okay, which one should I pick? Do you know where it came from? Where's Aladdin? Are the people of Agrabah alright? And let's get to work. I think I'm going to ask if the people of Agrabah are alright. For now, yes. They're sheltering in the palace where they're safe. But that's not permanent. We need to stop these winds. Do you know where it came from? No, but it must be older than Agrabah itself. Or it's from a version of the city that has been lost to history. Hold on one second. Hello, Salem. Come here, Bubs. Come here, Bubby. Come to Mama. Hello, Bubby. Hello, Salem. Hello. Good boy. Are you gonna stream with Mommy? Where's Aladdin? I'm not sure. He and the magic carpet were trying to find a way to stop the winds, but carpet got trapped in the vortex. Aladdin must have been trapped somewhere, otherwise he would have certainly returned to me. The new companion with this current update is the carpet. Okay, what's our next step then? I'm here to help. Thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. For now then, I think we should find Aladdin first. He was looking for a way to stop the winds from the rooftops, but I'm afraid he's been trapped somewhere. I've been trying too, but most of Agrabah streets are blocked by strange, incredibly rough sandstone formed by the storm deposits. Maybe I could find a way to help. Normally my pickaxe, bleh, but it doesn't do anything to sandstone. Do you think there's something around here that I could use to make it stronger? Huh. Well, the artisan district is nearby. With any luck, you'll find... Hold on a second. You'll find something there that will help.
Goodbye.
Okay, so where am I going? Follow Jasmine to the artisan district. Okay, where'd she go? Seriously, girl, you are way too fast. Wait, can I get out here? No. But actually, before I do that, I'll show you the glider. So yeah, so this one was from... these two were actually from quests. And no, I don't know if you can or not. I don't know. Oh, there she is. Here's the artist district, but the sandstones are blocking the way. There's gotta be another way in. Let me think. Looks like the wind has blown some debris everywhere. Maybe we can find something to make a bridge and get you into the district that way. Yes, I'm sure that will work.
Goodbye.
So next step, use the planks to reach the rooftops of the artisan district. Okay, I have nothing to do there. Okay. Ah. Another memory? One day, my business will do enough that I can hire people from the artisan districts to make me a new cart. I heard the strangest rumor today. Under Agrabah there lurks treasures and dangers. Ha, my discount fertilizer stall is the real treasure. Anything out here I can use? Nope. Nope, can't dig them out. I can dig that out. Good to know. Go stick that over there. So I gotta find one more plank. Mother always said to be careful and keep some money in reserve, but my new stall is too good of an opportunity to miss. I'd regret it if I didn't spend all my money. Okay, that's an idiot. Chest! By the way, is the volume good on this, on everything? I think that was with the second expansion pack, and you got Jafar with that. What did I get? Stack of rugs. Ooh, nice. What's the wrong one? Finally, we've made it. This is the Artisan District. I'm afraid he's at the palace with everyone else. I wanted to come here because the artisans in Agrabah make special tools to work with extremely hard stones found in the area. We should be able to find ingots of substance called artisan alloy that's far harder and more durable than regular materials. That's great. If I find enough of that, I bet I can upgrade my royal pickaxe so it'll break down the sandstone barriers. Then we'll have a shot at finding Aladdin.
Go on.
Wonderful. Don't forget to check the chests in the area. The alloy is valuable metal, so would have been placed somewhere secure for safekeeping.
I hope to see you later.
I'm going to do one thing, though. I'm going to change my tools. And there's the chest. You can't get up there. How was work this week? Interesting. Work was interesting. I will pretty much leave it right there. And I can see why people said, make sure you go with empty pockets into the zip. Aha, there we go. That is not the artisan district list. Katie. That's putting it one way. And we've been busy this week too at work, so that's always fun. Oh, that's wonderful. I hope the adjustments you make to your pickaxe work. I'm getting rather worried about Aladdin. We need to find him. Do you have any idea where we might run into as... Oh, sorry, let me start over again. Do you have any idea of what we might run into as we keep searching? Unfortunately, I don't think we got a boo, which really sucks. I hope we do eventually. Okay, unfortunately, I don't. I haven't been able to see what's beyond the marketplace gates for a while now. I suppose we should be ready for anything. I think we'll have to avoid dust devils, break down more sandstone, and use planks to get across the rooftops at the very least. Won't be stopped, and neither will I.
Fabulous.
Well, I'll get started on crafting the upgrade for my pickaxe, and then let's try to find Aladdin.
Goodbye.
Okay. Inventory. Use. I'm at it. Okay, let's go break some stuff. The dust devils are the last straw. The whole reason I got into fertilizer business was to retire from the caravans and never deal with sandstorms again. Wait, what did I get furniture-wise? Oh, stack of brooks. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be building up an agrabah. Hehe. I have not played the new expansion pack yet. Tomorrow I'm playing with my 13 Souls girl to get her writing and gardening up a little bit. Because Saturday I'm going to be streaming the first episode of, or playing the first episode of the 13 Souls challenge. So Sunday I will Sunday I'm going to play the new expansion pack with my family that I use for custom content. Okay, where is Jasmine now? That chick runs way too fast. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing my own save file if I can figure that out. Can't see what this idiot has to say. This is my time. Say goodbye to Hakim's Discount Fertilizers. And hello to Hakim's Premium Fertilizers. Well, apparently this is... Oh, there she is. Talk to Jasmine at the edge of the South Valley. If you break down these stands... If you break down those sand-sown barriers, the path should become clear. Good luck, Katie Neko. I hope Aladdin's where I think he is. I'll do my best to find Aladdin. Once I clear the way, you should be able to follow me safely.
Goodbye.
Over here, yep. And there's Aladdin. And by the way, in that town I'm working on in Sims that you like the library of, I'm thinking I'm going to be building a tattoo shop in that area.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Give Aladdin and Jasmine a moment to... Okay. Aladdin, are you alright? I was so worried. Can I get closer? Kinda feels like I've been wearing sandpaper for clothes, but aside from that, I'm okay. What about you? Okay, I'm fine. I just worried about Agrabah. Well, you wouldn't be the princess I fell in love with if you weren't concerned about everyone. The good news is, I think we now have a good real chance to fix things. Hey, now that I'm free, I'm ready to get to work. I'm going to get rid of this stuff over here. Seriously, more sand piles? Talk to Aladdin. Aladdin, it's really you.
Huh?
Yeah, you seem familiar. Like we met a long time ago. It's me, Katie Neko. I came to see if you and Jasmine want to visit Dreamlight Valley with me. Dreamlight Valley. That sort of rings a bell. I'm here to find you. I got to Agrabah and found the wind caller just looming over everything and whipping the winds into a frenzy. I was about to make my way to Jasmine and she explained what was going on. Yeah, guess I've been stuck here for a while now. I was trying to fly out to the wind caller to figure things out, but Carpet and I got hit by a nasty downdraft. I fell here and carpet's been caught up in the winds ever since. Okay. You know what? I'm fine. The worst I've had to deal with is some sandburn. Well, get ready to head back into the marketplace to fix things up. And then maybe you and Jasmine will be able to take a break and visit Dreamlight Valley with me. You know, that place sounds more and more familiar. But Jasmine will want to make sure everyone in Agrabah is safe before we go anywhere.
See you around.
Okay, so we're done. Speak to Jasmine. Thank you so much for helping me free Aladdin. There's still a lot of work to do in Agrabah, but now that there's 3 of us, I feel better about our chances. Nose is itching. Hey Jasmine, can I ask you a question? Where's Genie? How come he's not here helping you with all this? I love that they're now going to explain why Genie isn't here, and I'm hoping we get Genie one day. Especially if they can get permission to use some of the recording stuff that Robin Williams did. Because I would love to have the voice of Robin Williams in this game. Unfortunately, he's still traveling, and we have no way to get in touch with him. Well, hopefully I can help a little in his place. I'm not going to stop until Agrabah is back to normal, and you two feel safe to leaving the city as is. So what's next? I'd love that. I'd love to have the Genie in here. He was my favorite character, and not just because he was voiced by Robin Williams. Well, we have to rescue Magic Carpet as quickly as possible, as quickly as we can. Then there's repairs needed in the marketplace, and of course we need to figure out how to disable the wind collar. Tell me about Magic Carpet. Oh, he got stuck in a flurry of wind surrounding the wind collar. The winds there are so intense that poor Carpet hasn't been able to get free. We need to figure out a way to quell the winds and get him out. Tell me about the marketplace.
No.
To put it simply, it's a mess. Most of the market stalls are broken, and some are covered in ruined produce. Then there's the fountain. We never got to finish it. Tell me about Windmaker. As I said, we found it locked away in a vault under the city. I suppose that means that people in the past had to deal with it too. We just need to figure out how.
How interesting.
If you and Aladdin could look in the South Market for a clue, I'll keep looking here. Hopefully one of us can find a lead. Sounds tricky, but we can do this. Yes. Now why don't you talk to Aladdin? I'm sure he has some ideas on about what we need to do to rescue Carpet.
You did a fabulous job.
Aladdin, do not run away from me. Young man, don't run away from me. Come on, let's find some planks and so we can build walkways to get to the South Market. Down on the ground, the whirlwinds and debris will make it hard to move. But if we can get rid of the sandstones around this roof, maybe we can move easier up here. The wind has dropped enough stuff that we should be able to find what we need to do some rooftop hopping along all the way to the South Market. What kind of stuff? Let's see. We'll need some planks to make walkways between the buildings, some fine ropes to lash things together or climb, and some timber stacks to make platforms. Alright, I'll get looking.
Gotta run.
Rats. I'd usually go through here, but there's so much wreckage in the way. Do we need to backtrack or find another route?
Yes.
Depends. Do you trust me? Yeah, fortunately I do. Then let's get clearing. If these sandstones didn't stop you before, you should be able to clear the way easily through.
See you around.
Yeah, I'll talk to you in a second. We're pretty close to the South Market now. Whoa. Are you getting that odd smell in the wind? I wonder what we're gonna find down there. Only one way to... No, let's find a way down.
See you around.
I think it's our mysterious, dude's, fertilizer stall. Find a way down to the South Market using what you've learned. Okay. Stop moving. Whoa, this looks even worse up close. Yeah, it does not look great. I wonder what useful stuff we can find. I bet it will look... Yeah, it will. The South Market was incredible before the wind collar messed everything up. They got all the rare goods brought in by traders from just about everywhere. We're lucky, maybe we can find something that'll help us stop the wind collar. And hey, while we're doing that, let's also look for stuff to repair the stalls.
All right.
I'm thinking fine rope, timber stacks, and bolts of silk. Okay, I'll find all that's and make us some stall repair kits. We'll have everything we need to fix up the stalls in one convenient package. Sounds great. I know you should take this. It'll help clear away the smell of the rotting fruit. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Use rose water in your inventory. Leave me the bleep alone, please. Why do I think that something sticky is gonna be? I need to check something here real quick. Watering can. Okay. Okay, figured it out. I need the watering can. It gives me bananas. Yep. I think I know where to get that last one. I saw that. See if I can remember how the heck to get there first. You know what, I'm gonna think it's probably in this area. Oh, there it is? Okay. Looks like you found a bunch of useful stuff. When I lived in the marketplace, I was always amazed by what I could find. One person's trash is another person's stall repair kit. I was gonna say treasure, but sure.
See you around.
Aladdin, I managed to repair all of the stalls. Great. While you were doing that, I found this old-looking piece of jewelry and got some strange writing on it that I can't read. What if I take this to Jasmine? Great idea. She studies all sort of stuff. Art, history, science, and ancient languages.
Trust me.
If anyone can figure it out, it's her. But we gotta hurry. We can't forget the carpet's in trouble too. Stuck in the wind color's vortex. I'm sure we'll be able to help. I can't imagine being stuck in a magical construct like that. Yeah, Jasmine really knows her stuff. I'm gonna do the second one. Yeah, and it's not the first time. He was stuck in the Cave of Wonders for I don't know how long. Well, let's go bring the amulet to Jasmine and keep our fingers crossed.
I knew you could do it.
you take a look at this? Aladdin and I found it. We were wondering if you had any idea what it might be for.
Oh, how kind of you.
Oh, it's beautiful. The quality of craftsmanship is quite exquisite. Now if I remember correctly, this phrasing signifies protection of some sort, but from what? From ancient wind structures? Let's see. There's also mention of caverns and the bite of the desert's rage. Do you think that could be reference to a sandstorm? Protection against sandstorms? That's perfect. There are those giant whirling veils of sand around Agrabah that are blocking me from exploring. Oh, but there's 3 indentations here that look like settings for gemstones. If we find the 3 missing stones, that might activate the power of the amulet. Oh, you see. I really wish they had rights to the real movie music. I do too, but right now I've got it on streamer mode, so it's pretty much non-copyrighted music playing, apparently. Great, we've got our next objective then. Thank you so much for your help. Here's the amulet back. Excuse me. Once the stones are found, Aladdin should be able to set them properly. That looks like a padlock.
Goodbye.
Explore the rooftops near the South Market to find the enchanted gemstones could have gone. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to try to find some more stuff to build the last 3 stalls that are there. Apparently there's I did see on TikTok that there is a hidden quest to get 3 more stalls made, and you get 4 keys to get something. Okay, I need 1 more. Not there. Go away from me. Not over. Oh, bugger. I will look around for that stuff. Nothing over there. Now let's see what the idiot has to say. This is my chance. I need to take that loan and get myself a new stall. What could go wrong? So many things could go wrong. There are treasures, always treasures to be found behind the dunes of the desert, or so they say. And apparently I can share. Yay, good to know. And I'm getting sidetracked, aren't I? Okay, nothing over there. Nothing. Oh, Salem's still in here. Okay, how do I get back to the tops? I can't remember. There we go. Okay, let's look over here. Anything over here I can use? Nada. Nothing over there. Can't jump with the wings now. Let me actually hold on. I can put on a pair of wings for you. Let's put on Maleficent's wings. I gotta eat something here. So the wings only work when you are like in the yellow. Your energy's in the yellow, and you can sprint. And I think I just completely lost now. Oh no, here we go. Over here. Explore rooftops near the South Market to find where the enchanted gemstones could have gone. I've explored these suckers. Okay. I need to get over there. I think I found where the gemstones could have gone. Hey monkeys, any chance you would want to hand over the gemstones? Ooh, ooh, Arg, they won't hand over the gemstones. Would you like some food? Ooh, maybe I'm going on the right track here. Interested in a banana? I should find some. I have bananas! Thank you for coming over here, Aladdin. I didn't want to feel like running all over the place. Aladdin, I spotted the gemstones from the protection amulet. The monkeys up on the rooftops have them. Did Agrabah have troops of monkeys roaming the streets before? No way. They must have moved in and claimed that area of the market after everyone had fled in the sandstorms. What would oh, I gotta do it. What would Abu say about the monkeys? Oh, he'd probably be mad that they're taking food he wants to steal. If Abu had the gemstones, he would. How would you get him to hand them over? Oh, he'd never just hand them over. I'd have to trade for them. Well, they seem to like shiny gemstones. Maybe we should find something else shiny. Oh yeah, maybe if we keep cleaning up the marketplace, we'll find something they like better than gemstones.
See you around.
Okay. Find golden bananas to trade to the monkeys in exchange for the amulets. I found 2, so... First, this thing wants to be a Not saying it, because I am not going to get demonetized, even though I'm not monetized. I have enough to make... Okay, I need bolts. I need 2 timber stacks, 2 fine ropes, and 3 bolts of silk. Mother always said that fortune favors the prepared. Can't forget to get a supply of fine rope, timber stacks, and bolts of silk, in case anything happens to the stalls. I don't think the bananas are over here anywhere. See if I can find where that last banana is. Bananas, no bananas over there. Can't see anything down there. Nope. Already got everything under there. Ooh, forgot to open that. One can hope they're teasing us about Genie, and I do know, I think the next update, which is in spring, is gonna be Alice in Wonderland. And I'm hoping we're getting the Cheshire Cat, because the picture is just of the Cheshire Cat smile. Nothing there. Scufflet. Okay, there we go. Nothing there. Nothing back there. Wait, did I check over here? Coconut. I don't even want to think what that is. Back there. No bananas there. Okay, where the heck are these stupid bananas? I am going to look up. Yeah, it would have to be from this realm. I'm gonna actually look it up here real quick. 1 second. Where to find the golden banana? Dreamlight Valley. Okay. Found on the rooftops next to the fountain where you cross over the Artisan District. I think I already got that one. In the Fountain Square. Okay. Found next to the troop of monkeys. Got that one. So I think behind several sandstone clusters. Okay, so let's go find the fountain. I think was back over in the Artisan District. Uh-uh. Why do I think I already found these? Yep, that's where it is. There it is. Wait, what are those things? Gold shard. Going the wrong way. Hey there, monkeys. I know you like gemstones, but maybe you like these shiny golden bananas instead. I'm not even saying that. Well, that seems like a better response than before. Here you go. Yes, the gemstones. Thank you, monkeys. Now, this looks like they gave me 2 apples. Bring the gemstones to Aladdin. I kind of wish there were quest assist mechanics like what we have in Infinity. Yeah, I wish that too. It's one of the reasons I'm kind of glad I just set up my second monitor today. So now I can actually go look on a different website to find out where things are.
Yes.
Great, let's have them set in the ambulance. Hey, it worked. I've been tinkering a bit since I moved into the palace. I guess it paid off. Put that on, and if Jasmine is correct, you can walk through these huge sandstorms without so much as a scratch. And then on to explore more areas. Yeah, here's hoping we find something about stopping the wind caller soon. Okay.
So long.
Yay. Ooh, recipe. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go get those items that I dropped earlier. Okay, what kind of goodies did I get? They're giving us more goodies in this realm than any of the other ones. Ooh, I like it. I actually think I might be decorating my one expansion pack area more than what I've already done. Return, so you gotta go down.
Whoa!
I hope it wasn't too rough to grab. I have used sunglasses too. The visibility is rough. I nearly missed this old book. What does it say in the book? Anything about ancient wind magic? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the language it's written in. Well, let's bring in Jasmine. Maybe she can translate for us.
I'd say we need to celebrate.
At least Aladdin does not move as quickly as Jasmine, but he still does move quick. Do you want to give these items? Yes, give it to her. Oh, Zuzu, on Nikki, all I have to do is figure out a way to beat the styling challenges of the PCs and the uh, face sprites, and then beat their sovereigns, and I will have the last two pieces to make the first miracle outfit. And then I can start on getting the second one, which is the silver gale Aria outfit from. I'm looking forward to getting that one too. Jasmine, look at this ancient tome that Aladdin and I found. Is that a good huh or a bad huh? Must be a difficult book. I hope what we need's in there. A good one. It's just a little tricky to read. I think the dialect is different from the ones I've studied. Alright.
Huh?
There's a reference to a container and something about alchemy. I just need a little bit more time. While I do that, could you and Aladdin try repairing the alchemy table from the artisans district, then we can meet later. Based on what I'm reading, we're going to need that table, and I should know more what's in the tomb by then.
I hope
How
to see
did
you later.
you start finding the materials for the wishful Arosa? I looked at the sketches, and I just literally went through each item and literally wrote down everything I needed and just started collecting everything. And I'm actually working on also making all of the cloaks I got from Momo. Hey, how'd the talk with Jasmine go? She's hard at work translating the ancient tome, but she thought you could help me gather some stuff we'll need. Sure, what's on the list? Well, we have to get an alchemy table set up for further crafting. And the table in the artisans district is definitely seen better days. Guess we're fixing it up. How did you know about the alchemy table? When you grew up on the street, you learned to keep your eyes open. I remember when the artisans district was really thriving. Every morning there'd be plumes of colorful smoke and the strangest smells. If we're going to repair the table, we need to find a cauldron, a crucible, and the base for an alchemy table. And you better keep that protection amulet on in case there's stuff in the sandstorms. Given how strong the winds are, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the pieces ended up outside the walls of Agrabah. Thank you for that hint. Guess we better get to work. I have some questions for you later, so let's meet back in the Artisans District.
Gotta run.
Apparently I've already found the crucible. Ah, that's what that was. Okay, first things first, I need to... unlock that door. don't think I'm going to find anything else in here. There's one PC I love, and that's Raggy. I love him. He's super cute. Yeah, that is true. It made me sad too, but... And, oh, I almost lost it when I thought we lost him. I'm gonna go out here and look. See if there's anything else I could. Why do I think everything I need is going to be out here? Yep, there's the last thing I need. I remember how to get back to the artisans. Nope, that's not artisans. Okay, I just we're gonna go this way. There's this more. No, not to make. No, not to make one more. We'll do that later. Hey, you remember? I need a map. They need to make a map of this place. More Momo lore. Oh, yeah. Momo lore would be awesome. Did I make it? There we go. Seriously just went all around this place. Base. Crucible. Cauldron. Talk to Aladdin. The table looks great. Reminds me of when I was a little kid. No, you can't use your map in the realms. I wish you could use your map in the realms, but you can't. The table looks okay. Every morning, the alchemist would hire a local kid to fetch ingredients they needed for the day's work. If you can find some fuel and coal from around the marketplace, we can light the braziers braziers and get the alchemy table going. If I remember right, the stalls with yellow awnings usually stock supplies that alchemists use, though they might be a little damaged now. You should be able to grab some fuel from the fire pits as well, so keep your eyes out.
Woo!
I bet by the time we're done, Jasmine will have translated the instructions on how to deal with the wind caller.
So long.
Okay. Central Market. And I think this way. Yep, here we go. Nope. Apparently that's not Central Market. I don't think this is Central Market either. Oh! Speaking of Pooh and Friends, I should show you this then. This week's premium shop. A reusable bee bundle and Winnie the Pooh tree. If it will show. A pile of honey pots and beehive lamps. And then you have the golden beehive house bundle, which is the house, honeycomb floors, and honeycomb. Bubble machine! And that's what it looks like at night. Black fuel bottle from the Central Market. Okay. It's not over here. I've already been back there. And my husband is fighting with the cat. I think I know where one of the fire pits is, so I'm gonna go find that since I apparently know where those are. Okay, so I've got those. I'm gonna go over here real quick. I do not know where this black bottle is. One second. I'm looking it up online real quick, and that's not where I want to be. Where is the central market in Dreamlight Valley located? I can never remember. I don't remember. Okay, there's bananas. Got the amulet. Okay, where's the find the fuel? Okay. To Aladdin, it reveals the table over fuel bottles found when interacting with a yellow stall with black awnings on the right side of the market square. Okay. Not here. Not back there. Okay. I'm gonna go completely nuts trying to find this thing. I'm gonna go over here. Don't tell me I can now run through these things. Dang it! I can now run through these. None over there. Horse maneuver over there. Okay, I am completely lost. Okay, it's next to some doors. Okay. Okay, I need better. This is not giving me what I need. Okay. How to get to the South Market? That doesn't tell me where the Central Market is. I'm playing yeah, I got all that. Okay. Checking something here. So all it says is a stall with the black pots. That tells me nada. No black pots. Ah, there it is. Took me forever, but I think I found it. You know, how do I get down? I think I can get back this way. Yeah, no, not that way. This way. Alright, the alchemy table is built and the fires have been prepared. What's next?
Huh?
You know, I'm not sure. Why don't we
Absolutely.
go check in with Jasmine? I bet she's translated more of that ancient tome. Hopefully that'll point us in the right direction.
Woo!
Hold on, Carpet. I promise we're gonna come rescue you.
Wish I had a
At
balcony
least your
for a
game
dramatic
doesn't
exit.
crash. Yeah, I am very glad my game does not crash. Got the alchemy table all set up. Wonderful. I've been examining the ancient tome, and I think what we need to do to stop the wind caller. The first thing we need is a lamp. Well, something similar. If I'm right, we can create a lamp that will house the energy surrounding the wind caller in the same way that the lamp that contains a bound genie. Excuse me. These quests are stressing me out. Yeah, they can. I need to get started on my PS5 save, but I'm dreading having to start from the beginning. Zuzu, you won't need to start from the beginning. If you have your game linked to the cloud, have a cloud save, and you have email and password set up, you can just put that email and password in, and you will be able to get into your game where you left off. All right, how do we craft it? Well, we need gold shards. Got those. There was some that got decorated for the fountain, but the ingots got pulled into winds and set down in sandstone deposit.
I see.
If you can find gold shards and we can mold, and a mold we can pour gold into that should be the trick. I'm sure there's a lamp mold in the artisan's district, though it may be buried around the sand. Alright, I can handle that, especially with the protection amulet that I made with Aladdin. And once I have the lamp forged, I'm still not sure. Why don't you come back to me once you made the lamp and I'll study the ancient dome. Excuse me, I do not know why I am yawning so much. Do I have... Oh, I gotta find the lamp mold. Okay. These would be... Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that's what I was scared when I got the PC version, that I'd have to start over, but I logged in and was very, very surprised when I could just log in and not have any problems. Jasmine, I have the lamp all ready to be enchanted. Marvelous.
Hooray!
Are you sure you aren't a genie, Katie Neko? You're certainly making all our wishes come true. Yeah, from my Switch save. I have... This is the game... If I go back into the Switch, I can get onto the first expansion pack and this one. But since I didn't buy the second expansion pack through Switch, I can only do the first expansion in the main game. But my save file isn't bothered anyway, so... But I've just been playing on my computer because I can read the screen easier. But now my magic powers more like dreamlight powers. Well, I'm glad for your powers. Without them, this would have been far more difficult. Turns out, genie magic is going to help us, and I've translated more of the tome.
I see.
It says we need wish magic, and it explains every time a genie grants a wish, there is a chance of a magical remnant or echo. If we can find remnants of the wishes that Aladdin made, we can use them to enchant the gold lamp. Excuse me. The question is, how do we do that? Sounds like it might be a job for some dreamlight magic. Oh, I didn't know you had that sort of magic, Katie Neko. Why don't you talk to Aladdin? He could tell you more about the wishes he made.
You did a fabulous job.
If you wanted to, you could play on your Switch sometimes and not lose any progress. Correct! Hey Aladdin, can we talk about your experiences with wishes? Sure. What do you need to know? Any details you can share would be good. You never know what might lead us to some of the wish magic. I am not tired. I promise you, I am not tired. I don't know why I am yawning. Tell me about your first wish. Oh, that one. Not exactly my smartest idea, but I wish to be a prince. I was in the oasis, not too far from Agrabah, and Abu and I had managed to trick Genie into getting us out of the Cave of Wonders. He was kind of annoyed that we pulled one over him, So I had to be pretty clear that this was my first wish. Tell me about your second wish. My second wish was a real emergency. I was caught by guards loyal to Jafar, and they slapped some manacles on me and threw me into the sea. I never would have made it out without Genie. Had to be honest, I barely even remember making the wish, but I'm sure glad Genie saved me. Tell me about your third wish.
All right.
That was definitely my best wish. We are on the balcony overlooking the city, and I wished for Genie's freedom. Genie didn't believe me at first. I think I was halfway to being a prince again before he really heard what I'd wished. Well, let's get started. Those remnants of Genie's wishes won't find themselves.
So long.
So... nothing over here. I'm wondering if I've got a fish for it. I've heard rumors that in the water in this quicksand flows from an oasis. Wonder what new forms of fertilizer I can find there. Okay, so I'm guessing... Jasmine, I'm trying to track down remnants of Aladdin's second wish. He was underwater when it was made, so I don't think I can really find any of the wish magic hanging around. But can you tell me about the fountain you were building? Of course, there weren't many sources of fresh water nearby, so Genie used his magic to enchant a reservoir to change seawater to fresh water. The reservoir is almost full, but with the work on the fountain halted, we were never able to pump any water into Agrabah. Can you direct me to this just short distance outside of Agrabah? If you can help us finish the work on the fountain, the water you need can be piped right to you. You just have to hook up the pipes.
Goodbye.
So we need to go over here. First I need to go back and get more mud. It's Friday Eve, so tank is running on empty. Yeah. Hopefully I'm gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. I generally don't know what a good night's sleep is because I got insomnia. Not really.
Yes.
What can you tell me about Aladdin's last wish? No, I don't generally go to bed early. If I do go to bed early, I usually lay there for like about an hour or two. Usually the earliest I go is like 9:30. I'll lay there for like an hour or two to read or watch TikTok videos to wind my brain down. Yeah, what can you tell me about Aladdin's last wish? The wish-free genie. You know, if it had already fallen in love with Aladdin, such a selfless act would have made me do so immediately. Genie deserved his freedom.
I'm so sorry.
He did, after waiting for so long. He was happy that we flew... He was so happy that as he flew around, he created lights, became sparkling sparks, and that we used to make our own fireworks. They made fabulous colors in the sky. We called it Genie's Joy. I know we didn't use them all, but if you can find some, I'm sure you can use them to enchant the lamp. Okay.
Let's do this again.
Somewhere with a view of the palace. I think I know where I'm supposed to go. If I can get over this sucker. And there it is. And there's the palace. Assemble all 3 wish remnants at the alchemy table. As I just ram into a wall again. Bring the gold lamp and enchantment to Jasmine in the central market. Yep. Okay, Jasmine, I hope this works. So do I. Now let me see. The tome said to combine the enchantment and the new lamp in a very particular way. There. We did it, Katie Neko. With this new lamp, you should be able to remove the barrier blocking the way to the wind collar and rescue the magic carpet. Well, no time like the present. Let's find out. Let's find our missing textile friend. Time change this week. Oh man, is that this weekend?
Hooray!
Bugger.
Ah.
Katie, you did it. I'm so happy the carpet's safe again. Thank you. We all did it together. You're right. Things are always easier when you have friends to help out. Now we only have the wind color to deal with. I think you should work with Aladdin on that, though the way's been cleared. I'm sure wind up are intense, and Aladdin is a much more experienced flyer than I am. The three of you will have to head up to the top of the wind swirl, and then hopefully we can put an end to this whole mess.
Goodbye.
Interact with the magic carpet to fly up towards wind. Okay, apparently we do get to fly on magic carpet at least once. Use your pickaxe to destroy each of the wind color crystals. Well, here's the red one. Great, now I need to find a banana. Yippee skippy, I need to find another banana. And there's a banana. Well, since I'm over here, let's destroy that one. I thought I picked the bananas. Did I not pick it up? I'm amazed I don't fall off this sucker. Would be nice to have magic carpet right now. LOL. Katie Neko, thanks to your help, we did it.
Yes.
It was definitely tricky up there, but now Agrabah can start getting back to normal. No way I'm letting weird ancient magical winds structures mess with my friends. Well, we and Carpet are happy to be considered your friends. So what's next? Are you ready to visit Dreamlight Valley with me now? I better make sure everything's settled here first. Well, why don't you talk to Jasmine? She definitely deserves a break. She's been worried. She's been so worried since this mess started. Trust through the fountain is done and the people of Agrabah are safe, she deserves to relax.
Talk to you later.
Jasmine, how are you feeling? I'm so relieved it's finally over. I keep running over a list in my mind of what people of Agrabah need to be safe, and I think it's finally completed. Yeah, and now I think you deserve a well-earned vacation. Why don't you come visit Dreamlight Valley with me? There are a lot of people that miss you and haven't seen you since the forgetting. I promise you'll start to remember once you get there. It's strange, but I feel like everything you're saying is true. And right. Is there somewhere for Aladdin and I to stay? Not right now, but that can be the first thing we do when we arrive. And I'd be happy to go.
Yes.
Thank you. I just need to say goodbye to my father and Raja first.
It was wonderful seeing you.
Okay, so let's put that down. Wrong way. There's the exit, Katie. Okay. You know when I thought they would bring Carpet in, I thought he was going to be a glider and not an actual companion.
Good day, dear.
My kitty Neko, do my eyes deceive me, or are Jasmine and Aladdin coming back to the valley? I'd be pleased as punch to help you get their house together again.
Hey!
This might not be a whole palace like in Agrabah, but it's a neighborhood full of friendly faces.
Good. Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Okay, and now we welcome Jasmine.
We really need to.
Okay. Where the heck is Jasmine? She is fast! Oh, Katie Neko. I'm starting to remember all the marvelous times I had here with my friends.
This place is starting
Do you think they remember me? If they don't, I'll introduce you. That's the great thing about the valley. We have all the time we need to make new memories together. Thank you, Katie Neko. This is such a gift. Having you and Aladdin back is a gift too. Now you relax, make yourself at home, and I'll have Aladdin here shortly.
Then let's do this again.
Return to the Aladdin realm in the central market. Okay, I'm gonna do fast travel because I am not flying all the way up there again. Okay. I eat a little bit more. Well, Agrabah looks almost as good as new.
Whoa!
Yeah, you really helped with all the sandstone deposits.
I think
I
so.
buried what's left of the sand wind color crystals out in the desert, so hopefully nobody will stumble onto it again.
Yes!
And the Sultan will deal with the fractured stone around the central market. So you're ready to come and visit Dreamlight Valley? Yes, Carpet and I are ready to head there. Abu's gonna stay in Agrabah for a while and keep the Sultan company. But he might join us later! So I think we're gonna get Abu as a companion later. That would be awesome. Now if we can just get Genie as a villager, I'd be happy. Abu is a friend with the Sultan. That's a surprise. Are you kidding? They're best pals now. The Sultan loves hiding treasures for Abu to find, and Abu loves pretending that he gives them back. Don't
Trust
worry,
me.
once a month I clear out his favorite hiding spots and return everything. Well, the valley will be waiting for him when he's ready, but let's get you and Carpet back for now. Great. I know Carpet will be excited to spend some time with you after you help save Agrabah.
So long.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is once we get Aladdin into Agrabah, I'm going to probably end stream. Actually, I'm gonna go finish Tiana's quest, and then I will finish stream after that. And then I will, once that's done, I will start building Jasmine and Aladdin's friendship up off stream. And then next Thursday, hopefully I'll have their friendship up to start their next quest. Okay, let's move. So Aladdin's. Okay.
Got a minute? All right.
Whoa, now that I'm back here, I realize how much I miss this place.
Absolutely.
It feels like I've got a lot to catch up on. You've got time, anything you missed in particular? What do you want to do first? I'm going to do anything you missed in particular.
Woohoo!
The food. Don't get me wrong, I love food in Agrabah, but when you grow up scraping for just a loaf of bread, having such amazing food to choose from is incredible. Hey, is my old friend Mr. McDuck still here? Absolutely. His shop is open and stocked if you want to treat yourself to something. Great. I seem to remember discussing treasure hunting with him. Once I'm settled in, I'll have to go see him and catch up.
All right.
And you should feel free to hang out with Carpet. After I explained how you helped rescue him, he's keen to spend time with you. Cool. I'll take a picture with him and give him a proper Dreamlight Valley welcome as well. I'll leave you to get settled, Aladdin. Just remember, if there's anything you need, just let me know. Definitely. And again, thanks, Katie Neko.
It's busier than the marketplace around here.
Equip Carpet from your companion section of your inventory, then take a picture with him. Let's go, companions. Say goodbye to my little scholarly dragon. And hello to... Where are you? Carpet. I'm going to take it right here. Change image. Change camera mode. Ah! Okay, let's go check the slow cooker before we do anything else. Talk to T on... Okay, click a file. Get that done. Characters. Aladdin, got him. Okay. Tiana, where are you, Miss Tiana? And of course, you're all the way back over there. Carpet diem. Yeah, I know. There's some dad jokes in this game too, but not as much as there is in Animal Crossing. I'd say this has been a success, Katie Neko.
Oh.
The food smells wonderful, and you're all set up to batch cook whenever you like.
Huh.
Look forward to trying some of your new dishes.
Meeting someone like you gives me.
All right. And we're going to go back, and I'm going to move that into my house, because I do not want a slow cooker just sitting outside. Hopefully I can use it inside. Yes, I can. And while I'm thinking about it, let's do this. Okay. I'm gonna need lots of food in my... Alright, so that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. So off stream, I'm gonna be working on getting their friendship leveled up. And I'm also gonna be working on the Oasis Retreat. Star Path. But while we're here, let me go ahead and show you some of the rewards we can get. And by the way, I just started this yesterday? No. Yeah. I started this yesterday, so I did a lot of stuff yesterday. I haven't touched it today. But here's like the first level. You can get a capybara wearing a pineapple hat, a shirt, a motif, an lantern, hanging plants, Jasmine's hair. Then you can get like a palm tree, a skirt, another motif, shoes, a bench. You can get a canvas tent, a purse, another motif, the blue wicker companion home, which is where the capybara is going to be living, a necklace, a stool, a bath, a hanging wicker swing, motif, an ornate wicker chair. Reminds me of Morticia Adams' chair. If it was black, that would be awesome. A bracelet, wallpaper, Aladdin's outfit, a peacock fountain. I want to make a t-shirt out of this one. Golden wall lamp. Yeah, I'm still online. Okay. This is weird. But that's basically it. And then Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming the first official episode of the 13 Souls Challenge. So I will see you guys then. Thank you all for coming. And I'll see you next time.